Jonathan Moore and I spend a lot of time talking about how much better our channels would have been if we knew everything that we did right now back when we first started. And today I wanted to talk about some of the lessons that I learned now or over the past couple of years that I really wish I would have known when I had 1,000 subscribers. The first tip that I have is when you get hit videos, you should probably just here, let me bring up a watcher, actually. You guys can watch some. Oh, this seems like a good matchup. Someone with 1,000 rating versus someone with 100 rating. What the fuck? Now this is where the real meta is. Anyway, one of the first pieces of advice that I have is that a lot of times when you have a smaller channel, you will get a hit video, and I don't think that this is unique to my channel. I mean, I had a video that was about infernities that I posted in January of 2012, back when I had 500 subscribers, and it currently has 17,000 views. And I don't know why, because it's not even in if you open that video, I'm not even gonna post it on the screen because it's so embarrassing. But if you open that video, it isn't actually framed properly. The video itself is it's like a square, not a rectangle, which is really weird. The audio quality is terrible. There's no thumbnail. The title itself is really stupid too. It's Infernity deck profile, undefeated at locals. It's like a 10-person locals. Anyway, that video was a hit, and I did not. I mean, at the time I was making shitty content anyway, but it's very likely that you'll have a video that actually does hit this 10,000 view mark as someone with less than 1,000 subs. And it's all just, I don't want to say it's all luck, because it's not. I mean, you can be posting things that are in a market that no one else is trying to tap at that moment. The ones that are most likely to become hits are the ones that are deck profiles of decks that no one else is playing. When I posted that deck profile, Infinities were in between the two times that they were good, which would be when they first came out and they were ridiculous, and then when Lavalval Chain came out and they were good again. When I posted that video, no one else was posting Infernity content, so despite the video itself being really shitty, it still got a lot of views. And the advice that I have then is your next couple of videos should be at least semi-related to the content that was popular, because this guy has to leave. Let me just leave this then. Fuck, it's impossible. Dueling book. I was trying to play, but the rated was taking so long to yeah, it must just be down or something, the rated section. So we'll watch grass decks play each other. I don't know. This is what Nadir does, right? Doesn't he just bring up other people dueling on Dueling Book? That seems like a good idea, but it's harder than I thought it was. Anyway, though, so what happens is people will watch a video and then they'll click your channel, hopefully, and you want a new video to be ready for when they actually click your channel. And that's not saying that you have to post a video every day. I mean, daily uploads are really important for YouTube algorithms, but obviously if you're just doing this as a hobby, you shouldn't just waste your time posting a video every day when no one's watching it. But figuring out what your viewers want to see is really important for creating an audience. And when you have a hit video, that tells you that this is what viewers want to see. So definitely really play up whatever that was and try to do it better going forward. I know this sounds really easy, but I see a lot of channels, because a lot of times on my live streams, people ask me to look at their channel and give them tips, and almost all of those channels have one video with a couple thousand views, and then they just never play that deck ever again, and it's that's what got you views. That's what you should focus on. Kind of piggybacking off of that, the other piece of advice I have is that you should only collaborate with people that are posting similar content than you. And this sort of has a stretch, because I mean, if you think about who Jonathan Moore is collaborating with, he can collaborate with a lot of people. Same thing with Simo or whatever, because they post comedy skits sometimes, and they post discussion videos, and they post deck profiles, and they post live streams, so they can collaborate with a lot of people and still have their audiences line up. I mean, John did a skit with Yugi No No, and it's I don't know if Yugi No No's fans would be super thrilled with John's content, but I do know that John's fans would be super thrilled with Yugi No No's content. At least the fans of John that subscribe for the skits and stuff that he does every once in a while, or the memes that he posts in Zodiac Duelist or whatever. So yeah, collaborate with people that have similar audiences, because what you're trying to do when you collaborate with someone is enhance your own audience. So like the example that I talked about on a live stream once was like, if you have 1,000 subs and someone with 2,500 subs approaches you, but they post like Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro replays while you post like discussion videos, is it worth collaborating with them? And initially it's like, well, sure, it's worth collaborating with them because like they have twice as many subs as you, so there's no harm, no foul, right? Even if they don't watch your content. But I think what ends up happening is, even if you do get subscribers from them, they're not going to watch any of your stuff because you're not posting Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro replays, you're posting discussion videos, which is not what they want to see. So if you get like 100, let's say you get like 100 subs or 200 subs or 300 subs from them, let's say we're really ambitious, those people aren't going to watch your content, so they're just going to be dead subscribers, in that no matter what you post, as long as it's like, I mean, maybe you'll like get a couple of them to like watch your videos regularly, but realistically, they're just not going to. I mean, they're subscribed to channels that like post Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro replays. Like, why would they want to watch a discussion channel? That's clearly not the content that they're interested in. So why would you like want those types of watchers? And I know this might seem closed-minded because you should always try to, I guess, expand your audience, but you want to like go on a channel that has at least a somewhat similar audience than you do, just so that you can like have some overlap and actually get dedicated subscribers, because anyone can, I mean, as I've just talked about, anyone can pretty much get a hit video. It's keeping the subscribers and getting consistent views on every video. That's like the hard part, and it's also like the goal of Yugitubing. I mean, it's really easy just to post clickbait and get a lot of views like every once in a while, every couple of months or whatever, but it's really hard like keeping an audience when you're posting like videos that maybe aren't super interesting, or when you try to like open your audience's mind to like a new form of content that you've like discovered. It's really helpful when they're already like so ingrained in your personality versus being clickbaited or baited into subscribing you because of a contest or something. And people really don't do contests on YouTube anymore, but back when I was first starting up, that was like a really big thing. People posting like box contests for when they hit like 2,000 subs or 10,000 subs. So what ended up happening was there was channels that have like 10,000 subs and no one is watching their stuff. They have like 500 views of video, and it's like, that's really bad. So yeah, there's my collaboration tip. The other thing I want to talk about is that no one really owes you views. Now this might sound depressing, but basically YouTube has infinite people to watch, and people's time is, I mean, really important. I mean, everyone only has a finite amount of time in each day. So the fact that they're spending any of their day watching your channel should be like, I mean, you should be happy about that, because like they don't have to. And just because you got a bunch of subscribers, or just because you used to get a lot of views on your videos, doesn't mean that when you post a video, if its quality is lower than the previous videos, that it still just deserves to be watched automatically. And this happens with a lot of bigger channels too, people that have like 12,000 to 15,000 subscribers, or even 20,000 subscribers, where they've let their channel sort of deteriorate over time, and now their watchers don't really watch their content anymore. And it's like, you look at channels with like 20,000 subscribers and like, well, how are they getting only 1,000 views per video? And it's because if you let their own quality go down, or if they let their own quality go down, I should say, like they don't just automatically deserve all their views back. They have to keep posting good content. And right now, maybe I'm in a good spot right now, just because I am getting a lot of views in my videos in comparison to my subscriber count, where people with way more subs aren't getting that. And I know it sounds like bragging, but I can remember a time just a couple months ago when that wasn't happening and I wasn't getting views on stuff. And that's because I wasn't spending any effort on my videos. So like, of course I wasn't getting views, and I knew that. But you can't just expect people to watch your content just because they did in the past. It's just not how it works. And then the last thing I want to talk about is, don't dwell on like your statistics and analytics or your negative comments. For most people that are like at 1,000 subscribers, they don't really check this stuff very often. But for like John and I and like all the other big channels, a lot of us check like our analytics daily, sometimes multiple times per day, because it just tells you, I mean, they're really useful and they tell you a lot of things. But stuff like likes and dislikes like literally don't matter. I know that sounds weird, but yeah, so the YouTube algorithm, which I talk about a lot, you can like research it on your own time if you really want to. But one thing you should know is that likes and dislikes don't affect like the algorithm at all. So like your video will still, like the likes and dislikes don't make your video less pop up less in like your watchers' home screens, because like it's not really about the subscription bar anymore. Those people are already going to watch your content. It's about showing up on the YouTube homepage for people, and the likes and dislikes don't affect that at all. So really don't worry about that. I mean, like the likes and dislikes tell people, or tell you if people liked the content, or like if you tried something new and they disliked it, that would tell you that, but they don't affect things in the long run. Wow, holy shit, that guy left fast. It's rough out there, guys. This is like, maybe I should have pre-recorded this. I don't have that kind of foresight. Who am I kidding? But and then as far as trolls go, if you have like 1,000 subs, it's pretty unlikely that you actually have a lot of trolls. But like when you get past that mark, you start having people that are subscribed to you only to troll you. But just try to ignore that. I think the easiest thing is just to block them or not reply to them. I know a lot of people, I mean, I know I got baited into replying to a lot of comments back when I had like 2,000 or 3,000 subscribers, because you take it personally, but they're just going through on a bunch of YouTube videos and just trolling. So it's, I mean, they just want a response. So just, it's hard, but just don't respond to them. I know it sounds really simple, but sometimes it isn't, because sometimes they're just being so dumb that you feel like you want to respond, but it's not really a good idea in the long run, because it's not going to get anywhere. They don't really, you can't argue with like a troll. It's just not going to work. They just want to get a response from you. And yeah, that was my quick tips for people that have like 1,000 subscribers. I know it's like, I don't know, like 50 people that have like 1,000 subscribers that have like in the 1,000 subscriber range that are subscribed to me, and there's even more people that are like at the 600 to 900 range. And I get asked these questions a lot on stream, like what are my tips for up and coming Yugitubers? So I thought I'd make a video about it. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye.